This is by far the most important video I have ever made on this YouTube channel, guys. I'm not even going to give you an introduction. That's how important this is. Every day, before your trading starts, make sure to listen to these words that I'm about to say here. Yes, I did shave, and yes, there's a little bit of a mess. The cleaner is not here today. But let's just get right into what I want to say here. If you are a trader today, you have watched a million YouTube videos on trading strategies, on technicals, and maybe read a million books, and you can do all of that. You can buy 1,000 courses on trading. Nothing will prepare you for this thing called account management. As a trader, you're not just in charge of clicking buttons and guessing direction and taking profits. You're also in charge of your account. You're also in charge of managing your trading account, which is something we overlook, and it's not spoken about out there, really. So money management, account management is the reason why many traders get to make it and others get to fail. It's the reason why many traders get to keep their profits, because they're good at account management. So here's what account management is. It's simply being able to tell what to risk in a specific trade and what to risk of your overall account, and how do you keep your profits when you're in profit, and just this business plan behind trading that is overlooked and is not even implemented when it comes to many people's trading careers. So the first thing you have to do today is implement a business plan. This business plan is separate than a trading plan. A business plan is, well, how am I going to manage my money if I make profits? What do I do? Do I withdraw? Do I keep sizing up? Do I risk everything so I can make money quickly? Which is the downfall for many traders. And no matter what you learn or what I say here, you will have to learn it the hard way. But this is a lesson that's going to be learned time and time again, because we sometimes forget about it. And as traders, we see the money quickly. We kind of get to, I guess, overlook it and disregard it. So let me give you guys an example. Let's assume you're a trader today, trading with 1,000 trading account. If you're using leverage especially, right, you're going to have all these buying powers where it exceeds what your account has. So if you just, let's say, trade 50 contracts on a 1,000 trading account, or go in with 500 shares on a 1,000 trading account, imagine this. Imagine I tell you there's a probability of 50-50 chance that you can make money or lose money. See, when we enter a trade, we forget that probability, which is actually a probability. That every trade we enter, there's a high chance of losing. Yes, we kind of minimize it with our trading strategy, but there's also this chance, you can say, or the odds when we're trading, we're actually trading into something, or we're using something that has these odds, and the odds might be with us, but there's also a slight chance they might go against us. So if I tell you, if you play roulette today and you put money on black and you win 10 times in a row, okay, 10 times you have won, you've made profit. See, a gambler would risk it all because they've been on a hot streak and say, next one is going to be black. But it's a 50-50 chance that it might turn out to be red. And that's the same with trading. That's the same when it comes to oversizing positions. You make profits, now you have this buying power, now you get too confident, now you want to oversize, and you look at the profit, you say, I was trading with 10 contracts or 100 shares, now I can risk it and do 200 or 20 contracts. But then you forgot about the potential loss. All you cared about was the reward. All you worry about is the reward. It shouldn't be that way as a trader. The first thing we should always look at is potential loss, and how much damage, if that loss comes up, will it do to our trading account. That's the first thing I look at. So that way I can manage my sizing properly. I can enter proper risk management, not just with stop losses, but the size that I use. The stop loss has nothing to do with your account management. The stop loss has something to do with the volatility of the actual trade. It has nothing to do with, I'm going to use 10-point stop loss because that's how much I'm going to lose. I'm willing to lose. It has nothing to do with that. You use a stop loss and you give a proper stop loss because of the volatility that exists. You know, something might go against you by 5 points or 5 cents. You want to give it 10 cents. It has nothing to do with your actual business plan of your account management. So, what is that thing that we're looking at? We're looking at the actual size of the position that we use. That's the thing that's going to, I guess, manage our accounts properly. So you gotta use a proper size for each trade, and you have to understand always the probability of us making a loss in a trade, regardless of how good we are. It's about 50%. Regardless of what we say, we increase the odds in our favor if we know how to trade. It's still, there is a chance of us getting stopped out because of a rogue wick or something that's unexplained. So let's focus on account management, guys. Always, before you enter a trade, look at the potential loss. Now, with that being said, the next step is, how do we manage our accounts when it comes to us actually now profiting? And what do we do with the profits? Do we continue trading with those profits and end up giving it back? I always say to you guys, especially using leverage or trading with small accounts, always withdraw profits. That way you can have yourself a reserve if something goes wrong. I've seen a lot of traders on my chat room, guys. They double, triple their account, but the number on their account looks beautiful, 3,000, 4,000, but they want to go for 10,000, that round number, right? And then they say, I will withdraw once I get to that. Yeah, it has worked out a couple of times, and I've seen it work out. But I've also seen traders wiping out those profits, which leads me to believe it is in their best interest to actually withdraw profits rather than keep the profits in their trading accounts. Because that way, it makes them feel safe and that they've accomplished and they've withdrawn profits, and they also have this reserve where if something goes wrong, now they don't have to come back with their actual money. They can just use the market's money or the broker's money that they've made to trade and go in again. So that's what I should recommend to you guys, is always withdraw profits. Do not oversize. Do not get too confident with your position sizing, because there is a 50-50 chance of losing. So we should always look at the loss regardless of how much potential we can make. Always look at the potential loss, not the potential win. Sometimes you can increase size, but only if your account can handle it. So you wouldn't use all of your account equity, backing it up with the leverage in one trade. You should only use a percentage. And I always say 2 to 5% is really good for a decent enough account to risk per trade, because that way it allows you to take losses. And in trading, we know losses can happen, but we also need this chance of coming back to take that money. So we need at least 3-4 chances with the same buying power to come and recoup that money. So when you take a loss, you don't want your buying power to get halved, because now when we trade, we're trading a lower contract size than before. So it's going to take us multiple trades to try and recoup it. So when you're trading, always make sure, even if you take a loss, your buying power does not get halved or gets taken away from you, and it doesn't damage your account. That is the business plan. That's what you have to do right now. You have to go out there on paper and just manage your account. And always remember this before you enter a trade. Yes, you're going to get greedy. Yes, you're going to get confident. Yes, you're going to get comfortable. You're going to feel like you're untouchable. But then the market will always come back to humble you. These words might not mean anything, but you will find that out for yourself. So that's my message to you guys. Listen to this video every day. I guarantee you it will save you. It will put you back on track when it comes to how much size you're going to use when you're trading. Of course, with a small account, sometimes you say, yeah, I can lose this account. It doesn't matter. But it's the habits that we have to build up. That's me done, guys. I'll see you soon. This is so important. You will not make it as a trader if you don't have business and account management skills, or at least a plan when it comes to how to manage my account. Otherwise, you could be the best trader out there, the best scalper, the best investor. You still won't keep that profit. That's the end of the story. That's me done, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace and love as always. And if you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button and share it with somebody else that might need to hear this. Peace.